It's Friday, it's time for another garden video. Let's check out the veggie garden. I planted too much. I have way too much going on, but I can always spin stuff, right? So here we go. So first thing you're gonna notice is the bean tunnel is up. I did this the hard way. I should have gotten some cattle panels. I did not. I had this pliable fencing and then of course the stakes, and I had these floating row cover braces that I'm using to secure the top. And then I got these cool LED lights that I haven't turned on yet because I need an extension cord. And I did all this and stabilized it with about over 200 zip ties, which was an interesting experience. But you can see I did this on Saturday, and of course today's Friday, so it's been a week. I already have beans that are almost as tall as me coming up on this side. This side is a little behind, but they're starting to catch up, and that's really exciting. Now the whole garden is just growing better than any veggie garden I've ever had. So I was kind of planting and overplanting like I would have done in my own home back in Iowa, where I had a lot of shade and I had a lot of clay soil and things just weren't as happy. So I was kind of planning with that in mind, and now I am just constantly pulling plants to thin them out so they will grow. So here we have pumpkins and squashes and Brussels sprouts and corn. And Stephanie, if I know you're gonna watch this, I have little zucchinis growing on that plant you gave me. Thank you. Look at all this. The raspberries, I've had raspberries before, guys. I had like 8 raspberry plants in Iowa, and they were probably all this big total. And this is 4 plants in their first year in the ground, and they have already taken over. Remember the sorghum? I think I might just pull it. I don't know, we'll see what happens. But everything is just completely overflowing. This year 2 parsley with these. This is my biggest caterpillar. I've found 3 in 3 different life stages, and you need to get hidden because I don't want you being someone's lunch, right? Eat the parsley, don't get eaten yourself. This was a beautiful potato plant. This is one potato that was growing in our kitchen. I didn't even make a thing of it, and we'll see how it produces, but it's looking beautiful. I have a lot of trouble with my potatoes rotting, maybe not this year. I have some cucumbers and some other squashes. They're growing like mad next to my eggplants. One thing that surprised me is I have this arugula that I started from seed. I didn't realize that, unlike some other lettuces, this arugula is bolted, it's flowering, it's beautiful, but it still tastes good. It hasn't gotten bitter like some of the others do. I was expecting to have yanked all of this out and then had more room for these plants to grow by now. Nope, it's still going strong and tasty. The purslane isn't getting much sun, but it's still beautiful. That's just for show. And then the kales, my nasturtium, starting to bloom. But these lettuces, I haven't even harvested these because I've been so busy eating the arugula. Again, I thought I'd put the lettuces here. They would kind of be done, and I'd move on to having this more room. So everything is just absolutely blowing my mind. I've been veggie gardening for 12 years now, but this is my first time in the ground in New Jersey in the sun, and it's just absolutely amazing. And I can't believe how well it's doing. So I hope your garden is doing well too. I'd love to see it, and until then, happy Friday and happy gardening.